Guys, so we are doing a live Q&A tonight. So hopefully this works out so that people can kind of chat and kind of get things going. So if you guys have any questions, any Posh related stuff or anything that pertains to the end of the month, and you guys have some anything that you guys want me to answer, anything we can brainstorm about, you guys are welcome to chat about it or just ask. We have a full day left in the incentive. So I don't know about you guys, but this month has seemed like the biggest, like the longest month ever compared to last month where I felt like we really needed an extra like day or so. This month has been crazy, and so I can't believe there's still another full day. So if you guys have anything that you guys are still pushing for, it is not too late to do it. It's not too late to rank up in the incentive. At the very least, make sure you guys are hitting pink, or make sure that you're maintaining, because that's going to help you guys finish the month off really strong. Yeah, so the spring incentive, yeah, so if you guys haven't taken a look yet, be sure to check out your numbers and post about it. If you guys are excited to where you're at, if you guys are still pushing to hit some goals, share with people, share your excitement, and let people know that you have a goal to hit. The Cinderella Challenge is a really great one to do. If you guys haven't done that one yet, or if you haven't reached out to some people yet, definitely look in that one, because that one's going to help you guys, especially just because we really do have something huge going on. So, point that out, let people know you're trying to push higher, or you're trying to maintain or rank up or whatever. And then also make sure that you guys are checking out the different team incentives that are going on for the end of the month push. What if your goal depends on others? That is a really difficult one. I think that sometimes you cannot, you can only do your best. You can only do so much to offer to your team, and if they don't want to work, you can't make them work, right? So if they are done, or if they are just tapped out, then focus on your personal business. You've done everything you can as a team leader, so you want to make sure that you are doing building on your personal business, so that you're taking care of your current customers, you're reaching out to new customers, and you are continuing to build your team, building your front line, and building your team. Because if you have the current people that you have, who maybe they're completely social poshers, they're only going to put in orders when they feel like it. They're going to order for themselves, and they're not motivated by any incentives. That's okay. We love social poshers. They are going to be, in the long run, they're going to be a good chunk of your overall team. So it's disappointing now, but as long as you guys keep growing and keep looking forward, the end goal, is still ahead. You still have so much time to build your team, because you want to make sure you are able to maintain those numbers as well. So even if you don't hit your goals this month, you want to make sure that you are continuing to build your personal business, building your front line, because that is key. Having a wide front line, and teaching them how to be leaders as well, and how they can build their own businesses will help you with your business in the long run. Hopefully that helps. I know, I know that is difficult, but it really will get easier. Yeah, I mean, the spring incentive is definitely something that a lot of people are focusing on, which is perfect, but yeah, think long term, the big picture. The spring incentive is there to motivate newbies. Anybody that's new, anyone in your team to start building. It's not for everybody, right? And that's okay. In the long run, you want to make sure that you're building a wide, sustainable team that will be able to maintain without having to push every single month to hit those numbers. And you'll get there. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work, but you'll get there. Any other questions? Okay, well, let's see, what else can we talk about? Okay, so the team incentives. So I was mentioning the different team incentives. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to the team incentives that you guys have going on in your group, whether it be in a different, different, if you have a different premiere or whatever. But we have a lot of fun recognition that is going on. So make sure that you guys are taking a look at all of that, and that you guys, even if you are brand new and you're not close to pink in the incentive yet, that's okay. Like, have you looked to see if you've hit your team incentive yet? Because we like giving away free things. And so if you guys can hit those numbers or whatever goal that is, chances are there's a ton of different ways to do it. So especially just with end of month, it's always challenging to keep going, to keep pushing when you think that you're done, right? Because, like I said, you could just be done with it. You could just be like, well, last day, doesn't matter. But keep pushing, because it's going to be important for your business. Yes, and then Posh is doing a takeover on tomorrow. And they're going to be doing prizes, I think, like every hour. Do you remember the specifics on that one, Kylene? I'm trying to pull it up. But they're doing giveaways, so make sure that you guys are hanging out on Posh Talk tomorrow night, because they are going to be handing out tons of prizes, and they're going to be pushing for challenges. So pin posts every hour with challenges and prizes. So make sure that you guys are joining in, participating, post pictures of your outfits, what you guys are doing. Thanks, Kylene. Starting at 8 a.m. So it's all day tomorrow. So I'm sure there's going to be tons of ways to earn. So as long as you guys are paying attention on Posh Talk, it's going to be really great for you guys, because they have like tons of graphics going on. I am going to bet that there's going to be some crazy end of month specials as well. So I don't know. I'm totally guessing, but I'm guessing that Posh has something amazing planned, just because they don't always do an end of the month push. So this is pretty special. So definitely go to Posh Talk and check out the pinned challenges every hour. So yes. Any other questions on that or anything else? Doesn't have to be on the incentive. It could be on anything. Okay, well, let me just talk about really quick the different trainings and support that we have available. I started the one-on-one calls again, and I did a few of them this week, and the main thing that a lot of people wanted to talk about was the same stuff. And I'm happy to talk to people and see what their individual situations are, but a lot of it comes down to making sure that you guys are checking out the different training videos and the different resources that are available. So make sure that you guys are doing that. You guys can always go to the Posh box under the training tab and check out all the old trainings. Many of them are still very relevant. A lot of them are on business building, right? So how you can build your business. So a lot of recruiting tips, a lot of team, like how to run a team, customer service, social media, like every single question you could possibly have, it's in there. It's in the training. Check out YouTube. There's tons of videos on YouTube. You can check out my channel where I have all of our team trainings and different trainings that I've done. Search the team pages for the different things. If you guys just search recruiting, there's going to be a bunch of recruiting videos come up. Especially with proactive recruiting. If you guys search for proactive recruiting, there's two specific videos that I always refer to that everybody should watch, because it talks about dream team, your dream team. It talks about intentional or proactive recruiting, which is really such an important part of your business. So I just want to make sure that you guys are reaching out, and if you guys don't know what to do, just pick a topic, any topic, and find out what you can learn about that topic. Or just pick a random video in the Tuesday training or in any YouTube video trainings that we have and watch it. If you have questions, ask, because you can always come to the team page and ask questions. Yes, I the YouTube videos are incredibly helpful. Tons of leaders have videos on there. So you can see how different people do different things. Like how different people sample out products, how, so like you can pick out different sampling methods that work for you, different ways to put together recruiting packets. Yeah, so make sure that you guys are really, really taking advantage of that. And then, like I said, if you guys have questions, ask. Because you're not the only one that has that question. So if you're posting it on, posting your question on the team page, people are going to give different responses, which is great for you because you can kind of see how other people talk about it. So then you can figure out what works best for you. And then you can, and then I'm sure you're helping someone else because a lot of the questions are the same questions. And I want to make sure that we are helping each other out. Yeah, does anyone have any other questions? Cool. Well, this was super short because I didn't have much of an agenda. So, what else can we talk about? Oh, yes, VIP groups. Everybody needs to look at that too because I did talk to some people. I feel like I've completely over talked to VIP groups. I feel like I've talked about it so many times that whenever I ask someone, have I talked to you before about VIP group? I'm always expecting them to be yeah, you've told me to get one 20 times. But I've actually talked to a lot of people this week that are that's a what? And I'm oh no. So make sure that you guys are talking to your teams and to your teams about VIP groups. If you guys have questions about it, the VIP groups I'm pushing them because it's very important that you have some sort of connection to your customers so that they have a relationship with you. And that's going to be especially important as we grow because you want to make sure that people can find you, not just any Posh consultant. You don't want them to just, buy a product from you and then see another Posh consultant and be oh yeah, I was running out of this product. I'll just grab it while I'm here. No, you want them to come to you because you want to give them, individualized service. So the VIP group is definitely going to help, especially as your customer base grows. Yeah, so again, make sure you guys are checking out the trainings. Make sure you guys are asking questions because that's how you guys are going to learn. That's how we as leaders are going to be able to know where to go, what to talk about, what topics to focus on. Yeah, I think that was all that I had for you guys. Pay plan questions. Anyone have any pay plan questions? I know we talked a lot about this before, but we've been getting less. Okay, how to edit carts. So editing carts is the only way you can edit carts is if it is placed in a party. So if it's placed in an event, yes. And there are no super questions. Seriously, just ask any question. It could be on anything. So you have to, in order to edit carts, you have to have them be placed in a party or an event. And then when you go into that event, so in your virtual office, you have a tab that says events. And then you click events, and then you would click the event that you're wanting to go to and click the cart. Let's see, click carts, I think that's what it says. And then, click carts. And then in there, you'll see the different carts. And they're sections of each of the different carts. And if that cart is unsubmitted, that basically means that that customer has completed every single thing and has basically said, I'm done. Check me out, right? And if it says unsubmitted, then you would go in there and you can, at the top right corner of the cart, it says you can check out cart. And if you want to edit the cart, you would just basically go in and you can add product, edit product, I guess, or you can even edit the payment balance. Now you can edit the payment balance for lower without having to re-add that same card. But if you are, so you can, so for free shipping, that's one that a lot of people have been asking. You can offer free shipping in your private VIP groups or, privately. And so you would just basically go into their cart, into the payments balance on their individual cart and edit their payment minus the 5. So minus the shipping. And then you would add your payment to cover that shipping. So hopefully that makes sense. So you would do that before you check out the cart. So it's important that if you do want to do any editing with people's carts for any reason, so if you're doing some sort of giveaway or incentive or whatever, make sure that you're having them put their orders in a party. All right. Does that help? Any other questions? Cool. Well, make sure have you guys seen that the Stay Gold is free with a $100 purchase today? Okay, yeah, you're welcome. That's another way to help push if you guys are still pushing, which I think you guys should keep pushing, because it's important to, keep working regardless of what day of the month it is. But that's a really good incentive that's going on in addition to the daily deals. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, does anyone have any other questions? Sorry. I'm like, what else am I talking about? I should have have a bullet point list of different things. All right. Well, I think that's it, unless someone else has another question. Make sure that you guys are participating in Posh Talk tomorrow. Never give up. Keep pushing. Posh Talk has their daily the challenges every hour in the pin post starting at 8 a.m. I don't know, I assume mountain time, but I don't remember. But basically, you should be able to check it the second you wake up. Make sure you guys are participating. Make sure you guys are checking out all the different trainings, like everything. And make sure you guys are asking questions. You won't learn unless you ask questions. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to get this recording up as soon as I can. So have a great night, guys.